Two of the world's largest coffee producers are Indonesia and Vietnam. About 500,000 farmers in Vietnam and close to 2 million in Indonesia rely on coffee for their main source of income. As consumer demand for sustainably grown coffee increases, small farmers who grow the majority of the coffee in Indonesia and Vietnam need to adopt good agricultural practices to increase productivity, improve sustainability, and raise the quality of coffee beans.
In the case of Vietnam, for example, yields are already very high through extensive usage of fertilizers and pesticides. Training must focus on better application and reduction of input to limit both production costs and negative impact on the environment. In Indonesia, on the other hand, yields are very low, preventing farmers to make a living out of it. Training must focus on yield improvements through the usage of good agricultural practices.
Across the region, IFC collaborates with large commodity sourcing companies to develop and implement strategies to help farmers improve crop quality and sustainability and increase their income.
IFC is committed to working with the private sector to help them reach their full potential to benefit the communities and countries in which we operate.
To address these problems and as part of a coordinated strategy, IFC assisted ECOM subsidiaries ECOM in Vietnam and PT Indocafco in Indonesia to provide effective training to coffee farmers to equip them with skills needed to improve the yield and quality of their coffee. ECOM established farmer training centers in Bao Loc, Vietnam and North Sumatra, Indonesia, and IFC helped to build teams of local trainers employed by ECOM who provided training to local farmers. Although analysis showed that women conducted 70 to 80% of the coffee picking, post-harvesting handling and marketing activities in some places like North Sumatra, early on there was very low female participation in training events. Essentially, a large share of training budget was wasted. Modifying the timing of training sessions, targeting training materials for women, and adding female trainers significantly increased the participation of women farmers, allowing them and ECOM to benefit from the capacity building. Realizing that a significant portion of activities in the farm are dominated by women, farmer couples share roles by dividing chores both in the farm and at home, leading to significant improvement in the quality and quantity of their harvests.
The exclusion of women from economic opportunities is one of the greatest challenges in emerging markets. From Indonesia to Tonga to China, IFC is working to empower women across East Asia and the Pacific.
Tadinya perempuan itu tidak dilibatkan untuk pelatihan. Sebenarnya dalam pertanian kopi ini perempuan itu ikut terlibat. Hanya kami tidak mendapat pelatihan, jadi kami bekerja dengan mengikuti tradisi yang lama. Jadi setelah pelatihan dengan Indocafco, bekerja sama dengan IFC, sangat banyak yang kami dapatkan. Beberapa waktu yang lalu mengadakan studi banding ke Takengon. Begitu melihat kopi di Takengon, saya sebagai pribadi juga teman-teman yang lain termotivasi. Yang pertama adalah perlunya pohon pelindung. Yang kedua, tidak dianjurkan untuk pemakaian pestisida apapun alasannya. Yang ketiga, ladang kita itu dicangkul atau disiangi. 3 pelajaran ini yang kami dapat dari sana dan kita sudah terapkan di Simalungun.
Qua buổi tập huấn về giới của FTC, chị em hội viên phụ nữ đã hiểu được cái lợi ích và khả năng của mình.
The women also acquired financial management skills that proved useful at home, as many women managed the farm's incomes.
When women farmers were able to play a more significant role and when they were included in agricultural development opportunities, this led to a higher productivity, and this as a consequence meant that a greater development impact had been achieved. Due to the rather female nature of coffee production and processing in North Sumatra, the truth is that every extension officer who spends his time gathering the men in the villages and training them basically trains the wrong people.
Banks generally consider small farmers very risky. But some banks, partially inspired by the collaboration amongst value chain stakeholders, have opened loan facilities specifically tailored for farmers. IFC and Ecom's focus on sustainability and good agricultural practices led to thousands of farmers obtaining internationally recognized certifications, in some cases, earning farmers a premium for their coffee.
Setelah kami dilatih, ibu-ibu ini peran juga tahu harus menggunakan uang untuk beli pupuk sekian, untuk belanja sekian, untuk anak sekian ini. Karena kami juga ya diajari untuk mengisi buku. Ini bukunya. Nah, setiap hasil panen kami catat di sini. Pengeluaran kami catat kan gitu kan. Nah ini kami catat di sini. Nah, kami tahu penghasilan kami berapa satu bulan, pengeluaran kami juga kami tahu berapa satu bulan. Sehingga untung ruginya kami tahu.
Putra saya ada 3, putra 1, putrinya 2. Anak saya sudah sarjana berkat kopi semuanya. Kami bisa membagi duit, kami bisa menabung. Ya semua itu dari hasil kopi. Kopi yang membesarkan kami. Karena dari dulu kami sebagai ibu-ibu selalu dilibatkan di kopi ini. Kami yang mencuci, kami yang membagi, kami yang semuanya.
The success of these small farmer coffee projects is showing tangible results and significant impact. They are paving the way for other commodity traders to develop their own farmer training programs that benefit both companies and farmers.
Nhưng sau khi tôi tham gia chương trình cây cà phê bền vững, sản lượng nó tăng thì gia đình tôi thu nhập kinh tế nó có khá hơn. Sắm sửa đồ đạc trong nhà cho con, cho cháu nó cũng khang trang hơn.
Globally, we see that when all the stakeholders in a supply chain work together, all of them can benefit. IFC's cooperation with the ECOM group is a clear example of that.
IFC's experience in working with small farmers' families helps agribusiness to solve problems and generate value throughout their supply chains.